What's up guys, I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be playing some Minecraft. So I'm basically going to be doing this thing called Minecraft Monday. So every single Monday of the week I'm going to be posting a Minecraft video. And basically this is just kind of like a spur of the moment idea. I was kind of bored. I'm like, well, it's really crappy outside. It's like there's nothing else to do. So why not do Minecraft Monday? And it's my biggest pet peeve on this channel is I can never finish a Minecraft series. I always start it and then abandon it. And I feel like I can find consistency recently on YouTube, like especially even with my Madden series. Like I've been going through with that, and honestly I think that I can hopefully go through this. I always struggle with going in the nether and trying to find the nether fortress, so I honestly don't know where this is going to end. I at least want to get a couple episodes, and I want to get to the point to where nether, to where I physically have to give up if I can't find the fortress, but I'll always keep looking. But overall, so this is what I'm going to be doing every single Monday, Minecraft Monday, so stay tuned for it, guys. I'm just going to be doing little commentaries over it, and let me know down in the comment section if you do enjoy this. And the reason it's going to be on Mondays is because I don't want it to interfere with my off-roading content, because I think that'd be unfair to people that watch my off-roading content. I think it'd be a little bit unfair to them because I normally post like off-roading videos or just vlogs on Wednesday and Saturday, and then on Sunday I typically have my Madden series, so I'll do Minecraft Monday. So hope you all enjoy, guys. So upon spawning in my world, I already noticed that I don't like the biome, honestly. It's too dense for me. I need areas is to where I can build my house, and honestly, I don't really like the color of the wood, so I wanted to go to an oak environment. So I was figuring I'm going to scan the shore until I can actually find one of these and collect some sugar cane along the way. So basically, I scan the shore and I can eventually find an oak island. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go over there, you know, gather some wood, and then I can actually build my house there, because that's my first goal, is I want to build the house, and that's what I'm going to be doing in today's episode. So once I get to the oak forest, I start gathering wood so I can build this house, because I figured, why not build a house first, because I kind of need a house first since I'm playing on the hardest mode on Minecraft. So I figured I don't want to get blown up by creepers, and I also gotta get a bed too, so that might come up later. But basically I'm gathering materials, and you'll also see me doing some landscaping because I want to have a level ground where I can build my house. I also want to have, like, near the house and stuff, I want to have a farm, and I also want to have an animal farm also. So after finishing my landscaping duties, I start to build the base of the house, and when I typically first start out on survival mode and build the base of my house, I like to have a smaller square house, like very simplistic. I have windows in to let in light. I don't want mobs spawning in my house, and I just don't see a reason to building a huge mansion and then eventually just having mobs spawn on the inside. Then you'll have to light it all up, and then to me, I just don't see the point to it. So basically what I start out with is a nice tiny home, and then I'll basically build onto that later, probably in the series. But for right now, I don't have much stuff to really put in the house. I don't have much of anything, quite frankly, so I don't need much space. So what I'm thinking is just to have a small house. So I had a lot of wood, and the progress of the house was going absolutely amazing, and then all of a sudden I started to notice, oh shoot, it's starting to get dark, and I don't have any sort of wool to build a bed with. So I started to panic a little bit, but I wasn't too worried, because I figured, oh, I can just sit it out a little bit and just wait in the house for a night, which is a little bit annoying because I don't really want to have to go out and get killed by mobs. So I'm gonna have to wait in the house, and I could have gone out and maybe looked for sheep, but every single time I play Minecraft, there's never any sort of animals out when it's nighttime. And I don't know if that's an actual thing in Minecraft, but it may be. I just never see animals out at nighttime, so I'm like, it's a lost cause even looking for sheep. So pretty much at that point, I knew I just had to wait it out, and then the next morning, I was actually going to get some wool. I was minding my own business, going through the woods, until I noticed that right there, a witch. Right next to my house. What's the odds? Right next to my house. So I basically wait for it to not notice me, and then I'm gonna quickly run into my house. But honestly, why me? Why me? So I just get some wood. I basically need to build the roof of my house. I need to build a floor. I need to cut out the windows. And the house will be finished once I get sand, and then obviously build the windows, put some doors in, and it'll be done. So it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. So I kind of thought I'd just have to wait there overnight, and I just kind of have to just wait in my house. But then I figured, you know, I can still do work. So I started digging out the ground. I started putting in the floor, and then all of a sudden I started digging out the windows, which is, looking back at it, probably a bad idea when it's nighttime. I mean, I was kind of already thinking that when I was doing it, but I was like, oh well, no regrets, I guess. I said no regrets, but then I later did regret it when a creeper exploded when I was building the roof. Kind of a low blow by the creeper, not gonna lie. Destroyed a lot of the house, but luckily I had a lot of wood. I was able to rebuild it, and my hunger was down, and luckily from breaking those trees earlier, I had some apples that fell down, like a surprising amount of apples fell down. Very thankful for that, because that gave me like my first food source. So now from now on, I should basically just praise apples, because it gave me my first food source. So now that the house was pretty much built, I just needed windows. That's what I knew. And that's kind of why the creeper blew up, because I'm pretty sure they can't blow up like looking at you through a window. So when I had those windows open, yeah, that was a bad idea. So I started gathering sand. I do know I need coal or charcoal to smelt it, or I need wood, which I'm not going to smelt wood. I don't do that. And there are some times where I am desperate. I'll take that back. There are some times where I'm desperate. But basically, I just started to get some sand. And I do know I need some cobblestone to make a furnace to eventually smelt that. But at the time, I was going to do it at the daytime when it started to get more light out. I was going to get some cobblestone to make the furnace. And I was just going to get a ton of cobble, just obviously to have cobble as a resource. As you can see, I'm fending off a zombie currently. And it was already starting to get light out at this point. As you can see, all around me, I'm actually starting to have more room now to have like a farm and whatnot. So it's all really starting to come together. More apples on the ground. And so basically, like I said, in the morning, I was going to go dig down and I was going to go get some cobblestone. So we now have a lot of cobblestone. I run back in and I'm ready to make the furnace. I think the first thing I'm going to use is I think I'm going to make some charcoal, because I just think that's more practical right now. I don't really want to burn wood, which it's regardless burning wood. But I say, okay, let's use some charcoal first. And then once I start mining, hopefully I can get some coal, which in my other worlds recently, I haven't been having a lot of luck getting coal. So I'm not too sure. So hopefully later on in the series, I can get some coal. In preparation for when I go mining, I'm definitely going to get a lot more resources. So I figured, why not make a chest? I have the wood. I have a lot of wood. And might I add, this world is going super smoothly. Like, we already have a house built. All we need is the glass. We have the stuff to make the glass. So we're just waiting on the charcoal. But everything is going super perfect in this world. All I need is a bed, and I kind of need a little bit more food. Bada bing, bada boom, I think you get the vibe. I'm going hunting. And what do you know? An apple a day keeps the doctor away, but what do you know? A sheep is right there staring me down the eye. Starts to run away, but I get it. Basically at this point, I'm like, I want to look around to see if I can get some sheep, because I definitely need a bed. I don't want to stay up for another night and have another creeper incident. But then I start to look out, and I'm like, okay, looks like we're on an island at this point. I'm definitely near like a shoreline type thing. I haven't discovered too far back at this point. I start heading back because I don't want to necessarily get lost already, even though I don't think this is like a too big of an island that I'm on. I think it's a relatively small island. But bam, I find another sheep over there. I think you need 3 pieces of the same wool to get it, so unfortunately I couldn't use that one. But basically, I'm going sheep hunting. So there was some free wool on the ground laying for me. I only have 2 pieces of white wool, so I guess we're going with a white bed. But I only have 2 pieces of white wool, so I need another one. But right now I'm figuring, okay, I might as well start smelting the meat that I have, because I have a decent amount, not too much. So I'm not going to live off apples forever. So I start making my stone pickaxes that I am going to need later when I do go hunting. When I do go mining, correction, sorry. But basically, so at this point, I'm thinking, okay, let's first make the food, and then I'll start making the windows, because I figured, what's a priority first, my food or my windows? I don't know. Without windows, I almost died, but at the same time, without food, you die. It's a hard decision, guys. This video game is very hard for me. Boom! So we have enough glass to finish. Hopefully we got 13 pieces right there. So I start cooking some of my other food. I got some mutton. I got a big variation. I like to just have one food. So like, I like to usually roll with steak. That's it. I don't like to roll with anything else. So I start finishing the glass because, well, there was some issues without glass. And it's kind of good that I'm finishing the glass considering it's getting kind of dark out. So, oh wow, looks like I'm gonna have just enough to finish the windows. Look, I'm a mathematician. I know when to take it out. I'm a mathematician, clearly. So at this point, I'm like, alright, it's getting a little bit dark out. Time to make the bed, because I just have enough wool for it. So, boom! That's when I placed down the bed. I was waiting for that. And of course, it's Minecraft's being stubborn, not letting me sleep. It's literally sunset. What if I want to go to bed early? What if I have work or school the next day? I'm just saying. So I have some steaks. I have some pork chops. I have some mutton. So basically at this point now I'm waiting. I have a ton of pickaxes, as you can see, because I'm going to go mining in the next episode. Not this episode, sadly. I don't want to make these episodes like crazy long. So right now we're going to bed with a pickaxe in our hands. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode on Monday. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.